Hi there, welcome to the cloud. Let's play some Disney Sorcerer's Arena. I will see you over there. Okay, my friends, welcome back. A new week and a new event, even though it might be a slightly controversial one and possibly a dark times for the game. Could this be the end of free-to-play friendly? I don't know. Alright, hang on. Just let me get my serious face on here. Oh. No, just kidding. But seriously, this could be a potential problem, but I don't think so. So while we have a quick walk through this event, I'll give you my thoughts on what's going on. It seems to be splitting the community quite badly in terms of some people don't really care about it, some people haven't noticed the difference. But this Intergalactic Rune Rumble, a while ago they effectively nerfed the challenge that give you the runes, those daily challenges that cycle around, and they took away the amount that they give you and basically hinted at this will be the replacement. So everyone who didn't freak out then was kind of waiting to see what would happen, and then we got this, and you needed hero downtown characters to challenge it. And if we head on into here, we'll see that not a lot of people are going to have those heroes particularly highly ranked up, and effectively what they've done is taken the kind of old levels of what you used to get out the challengers and kind of similar like before. Towards the top end of that challenge you had this one chance to get these pink gamma ability runes, and they took that away in favor of you just kind of get them now rather than just having a chance, so you're now at least guaranteed. But on the challenges, that's all the way, that's the penultimate one, the last one before the absolute top, which I haven't cleared yet. So in a way there were some benefits there, but that's a very minor one considering how many runes you used to get and what they took away. And what they seem to have done now is you need 7-star characters just to approach getting what you used to be able to get for free. So that seems to be the main problem, and that wouldn't be so much of a problem if this was kind of similar to the Scrooge McDuck event, where they didn't really nerf the amount of gold you get out of that daily event. And also the Scrooge McDuck event was fun, it was well themed, had a nice backdrop to it, and you got some extra coins out of it, and the requirements weren't too high. You weren't really missing out on anything. Here, if we go into the battle, what you'll see is that, like I said, they kind of now are drawing a line in a way that maybe puts a few of these materials behind a bit of a paywall, which, don't get me wrong, this game overall is very free-to-play friendly and still is, but this could just be potentially the beginning of a slippery slope that says that things like being able to level up to higher levels, obviously these materials are for the skills, are going to be put behind some kind of paywall, and you will need to either spend or just be grinding forever to get anywhere close. And again, this isn't particularly well themed or thought out in terms of the level design, which is kind of one of the first things that I noticed. Up till now they've been pretty good, and we're taking in mostly a 7-star team in Shan Yu and Big Bad Wolf, and these two guys are at least up to gear tier 4 and 5 stars, and as you'll see, we'll dismiss these minions pretty easy, but the rest of these main characters, Buzz Lightyear and Zurg, they're not going to go down so easily, especially if you don't have ranked up characters. And this is the first stage. This is literally the first stage, and it's already reasonably difficult to complete. Like I said, I'm using fairly well ranked characters, and by no means is this simple. I mean, Shan Yu could probably take Zurg out with the special there, but even a main basic from a 7-star gear 6 Shan Yu did not take out Zurg on the first level, and it's probably got to do with all the buffs they get for that level. Even a big special there from Sully. I mean, look at the big special for Big Bad Wolf, and 3,186 on a crit is not high. That's the kind of crit level you'll see out of going up against other 7-star characters, and this is level 1. So this is supposed to be a replacement for the runes that they took away, but it is by no means easy getting these. And I don't think, I mean, how long does this event last for? This is, again, it's a quick event, so it's a 2-day event. You're going to get 2 attempts per day. There's no refreshes. I don't think. You could probably request one. The request button will probably come up after I complete the second one, but there are how many stages to this event? So you're asking us to grind out over time when this comes around to get something that you were already giving away for free. That it seems a little unfair. Now, that's not the greatest, I would assume, but if you follow me for any length of time now, you know I'm reasonably positive about everything. I will give them the benefit of the doubt. Glu have always been excellent about community feedback, and seeing as this is a new thing, like I said, the level didn't seem particularly well thought out or designed, so can only imagine they're just trying to keep up with the constant new events and give us new, more entertaining content. But unfortunately, this one's not entertaining or particularly nice to look at either. It's just, you know, it's called the Intergalactic Rune Rumble, and we're in the middle of a pretty boring downtown street there, which in itself is nice, but when you say Intergalactic Rune Rumble, not what you would expect as a backdrop there when you consider what they managed to do with the Scrooge McDuck theme and some of the other events that have been coming out lately with some really nice artwork and backdrops there. So let's just go on into this second battle and see if this difficulty level goes up. This is going to be a better demonstration. This is probably more reflective of what you guys have, and also now you're going to have to take in 4 downtown heroes, and that's going to limit a lot of people. They're going to have either Toy Story, Incredibles, which are not great and probably no one's paid any attention to or leveled up, or the Onward, if you happen to have those. I know that's an event that's come around, so maybe you'll fare a little better. But for most people, you're going to have a team that looks something like this. And as we head into the match, let's just see how well these guys can do. So that's the point. I mean, if it's supposed to be a replacement and an easy event to get a few of these extra materials, then I'm not too sure why they've made it so difficult. At least for the first levels, to get to the point where you would actually start getting anything close to what you used to get out of the daily event, you would expect them to let you get through them pretty easily. But this is what most people are going to have in their roster, and not looking particularly easy for completion. I think the only reason I'm going to get through this is because my Sully is pretty well leveled up, and he should be taking the hits for everyone and helping us get through this. Buzz seems to be a lot easier than Zurg down, but like I said, he lost Jessie. She barely survived. This is level 2. There goes Woody. And Sully's having to come through for his nice little assist there, but let's see how hard it is to that barely touched him, and this is a 5-star Gear 5 Buzz, or is it Gear 4? It's basically 5. I'm real close on 5 for Buzz. Same with Mickey. We're hardly touching Zurg, so if you guys have lower level characters, I mean, I'm not sure how are you going to get through all of this. And Zurg has a bunch of buffs too. So usually I would go through the tactics and read out all the special conditions for the event, but it's kind of pointless because I'm not sure how many of you are actually going to enjoy this one that much. And hopefully, like we said, we'll give Glu the benefit of the doubt with community feedback. There he goes. But yeah, with community feedback, then maybe they'll reconsider this, or at least, like I said, it seems like the event was a little rushed. With those characters on level 2 to only be able to 1-star level 2 there, yeah, that doesn't look good for getting up into this kind of region where it's going to start being a fair replacement. And like I said, we don't know how often this event is going to roll around. Like I said, there you go, you can get the extra request from your club. So yeah, hopefully they will listen to some community feedback and retune the event as such, and hopefully it'll come out a little better and a little fairer all around. Or otherwise, like I said, maybe it's this slippery slope towards a greater divide. There's always a divide between free to play and pay to win players, but I mean that's normal. But then when you actually start putting in things that truly divide those two sets even more, or even just make the free to play experience that much more of a grind, even if you're just playing your level and enjoying it like you should with every game, when you do things like that, that's when things start to get a little unfun and unfair, and hopefully that'll be addressed. I don't really want to be down on this. Like I said, Glu are very good about this, so hopefully with positive feedback and from you guys and in the community, and maybe get the discussion going down in the comments below. Let me know what you think. We'll pass on all those comments through to Glu, and hopefully this will change for the better. Then let me know how your thoughts are on this, and hopefully we'll have something a little more fun and positive to look at tomorrow. And until then, as always, my friends, thanks for hanging out, and I will see you next time your head is in the clouds.